Apple is quietly setting up one of the most bizarre buying dilemmas we have ever seen in its entire hardware lineup. On one hand, we have a heavily upgraded Apple TV 4K on the horizon, packing next-generation silicon, smarter connectivity, Apple Intelligence features, and enough raw performance to make your current streaming box look completely obsolete. On the other hand, sitting just a little higher on the shelf is the redesigned M5 Mac Mini, a full-fledged desktop computer that can stream the exact same 4K movies, but also run professional video editing software, manage massive external storage libraries, browse dozens of desktop web tabs simultaneously, and do practically everything a dedicated streaming box could never dream of accomplishing. So, if you're looking to drop money on a compact Apple box for your setup, which one actually deserves your hard-earned cash? Before you reflexively shout Mac Mini, because a real computer always beats a streaming puck on paper, you need to pause. The second you take both of these devices out of a spec sheet spreadsheet and drop them directly into a real living room environment, the comparison gets completely flipped upside down. It all comes down to a very specific price threshold, because there is one price point where buying a new Apple TV 4K is an effortless decision, and another price point where walking away and buying a Mac Mini is the only sane move. To understand why this choice is so tricky, look at where the Apple TV currently stands. The current Apple TV 4K has been sitting on store shelves powered by the A15 Bionic chip, silicon that dates back to the iPhone 13 era. Credit where it is due, that chip is still more than capable of firing up Netflix, YouTube, or Apple TV Plus without breaking a sweat. Nobody is sitting on their couch counting milliseconds while an application loads. The real story with the upcoming Apple TV refresh is what a modern processor actually unlocks for the living room. Upgrading to modern silicon completely shifts the ceiling of what a media player can achieve. We are talking about serious local processing power for upgraded Siri interactions, seamless smart home coordination, and graphics architecture capable of running console-quality mobile game ports directly on your big screen. Add in next-generation wireless chips, enhanced thread routing, and deeper Matter integration, and the Apple TV stops being a simple streaming accessory. It turns into the central brain of your connected home. That sounds like a massive leap forward until the M5 Mac Mini enters the conversation. The Mac Mini looks at all those living room upgrades and shrugs. It runs Apple's desktop M-series architecture. You can plug in multiple external drives via high-speed Thunderbolt ports, connect full-size wireless game controllers, hook up mechanical keyboards, edit multi-stream 4K HDR footage, write software, and juggle heavy multitasking workflows without breaking a sweat. And yes, you can easily run a single HDMI cable straight into your 4K television. So, why wouldn't every single person just pay the difference and put a Mac Mini under their TV? Because the living room couch is where raw desktop power completely falls apart under friction. Picture your typical Friday night. You sit down with a plate of food, kick your feet up, and just want to catch up on a favorite show. You pick up the ergonomic Siri Remote, click one button, and the screen instantly lights up. The tvOS interface is specifically designed to be read clearly from 10 feet away. Your user profiles, continue watching rows, and streaming platforms are right there with zero effort or tech troubleshooting. Now, try doing that exact same thing on a Mac Mini connected to your television screen. Where did the wireless trackpad go? Why is the Bluetooth mouse lagging on the fabric of the coffee table? Why is macOS popping up a prompt asking you to enter an admin password for a system update while you're just trying to watch a show? And why are you squinting across the room, trying to click a tiny red close icon on a web browser window? Suddenly, having a desktop operating system on your television feels less like a superpower and more like a massive chore. This is the fundamental trap of comparing these two products. More versatile does not automatically mean better suited for the specific task at hand. The Apple TV 4K is purpose-built for frictionless entertainment. It operates as an always-on HomeKit hub, quietly managing your smart locks, security cameras, and ambient lighting automations in the background with near-zero idle power consumption. An M5 Mac Mini can certainly be configured to stay awake continuously, but it simply was not designed to be a passive, zero-maintenance household appliance. Then there is the topic of gaming. If the next Apple TV arrives with modern GPU features, casual and arcade gaming will take a noticeable jump forward. With a paired Bluetooth controller, it turns into a capable, completely silent microconsole for the family room. But if you care about a deeper gaming library, desktop emulation, or broader control